Well, I am home safe from Peaches to Beaches. 3 hours non-stop, not horrible, except it rained for about the first hour. Pretty bad, thunderstorms galore. And that's Saturday, that's the day of the last day of the Peaches to Beaches, but I'm glad I did what I did and went down Thursday and got my truck completely loaded. And in this video, we're gonna go over everything that I found just to recap it and see what kind of profit I'm actually gonna make from this yard sale. First things first, let's look and see what it looks like in my truck. We got, okay, this is my personal stuff. This is my cooler and my snack bag that I had while I was driving. Here we got a whole bunch of stuff in the back of the car. It's loaded down, as you can tell. There's my bag. Take that inside. My laptop. Get that as well. Oh, don't forget, I got this TV for just 45 bucks for my son. And then, just to give you the real rundown. Oh, it's locked. Give me a second. All right, there we go. Everything here in the truck. And it's, you can see it's full. It's full. Bags full. 4 totes are full. That awesome thing. That box full of money basically right there, and a couple of golf clubs, which I'm finding 2 of them are really good. My wife's out of town for the day. Got back on a Saturday. She went to Atlanta to go shopping with her mom and my daughter so that they can just do some birthday shopping for my daughter. And so everything is gonna get unloaded right here. She'll have a little pleasant surprise when she gets home when she can't park in her garage, but that's okay because I'm a good husband and I'll have it cleaned out by the end of the weekend, and before this work week starts back up, she can get back in the garage again. All right, here's all the loot, as you can tell, in the garage, and my son doesn't want to be on video. This is the TV I got him. They wanted 60 in the thrift store and I talked them down to 45. I've never negotiated at a thrift store and that was so much fun. So we're gonna go replace his old TV and I'll show you why we're replacing it. This is why we're replacing the TV. He had a little mishap with his VR handheld controller. Ran backwards and did something and hit the TV right there. And this is what happens. So he's downgrading from a 48-inch to a 40-inch, but he's happy, right? He's happy. All right. In my yard selling adventures, somewhere in here, I found a Vizio remote control. And I don't know that it will work with it, but we're gonna try it out. There it is. Let's go see. Okay, so moment of truth. Let's hit the power button and see what happens. Did that go off, or did that just like blank out because it timed out? Let's turn it back on again. Oh, it works. It came back on. Did it come back on? Yes, it did come back on. Yay! So, I think it works. Input. Yeah, it works. Awesome. Sweet. $1 remote control goes with a $45 TV. Being the reseller that I am, it looks like the old remote for the broken TV actually can sell for 10 to 12 bucks. All right, so it's time to go through all this junk in no particular order. Okay, no particular order. I'm just gonna see what we got. Here's a box full of little toys that isn't just Burger King and McDonald's toys. What caught my eye were the vintage Ninja Turtles that are in here. There's 4 or 5 of them. Some are crazy. Like this city sewer blower thing, and then this pilot parachuting Donatello, and then there's a caveman Leo in here. Here we go, caveman Leo. So I'm probably gonna lot all those up. I think individually maybe they're $10 a piece, but there's no accessories, but I'll lot it up and put it up for 40 and see what happens. There's another Donatello. Here is a Dino Eye, The Lost World from Jurassic Park, The Lost World. So this is from the 90s. Yeah, 1997. It's still in the box, wrapped in its bubble wrap. I have no idea. Maybe I can get 10 bucks for this. I don't know. Yeah, still in its bubble wrap. That'd be cool if I get about 10 bucks for that. What else we got in here? We got a California raisin. That's not much of anything by itself. This guy I need to look up. I do not know who he is. And then a teen skipper Barbie from McDonald's. This is cool. We got one or two little 1987 something another Milton Bradley games, pocketfuls. This bean pop, which is fun to play. You just pop the bean up the side of the box. And then there's Dragon Trap. Maybe I can get $5-6 for either one of these. So I paid $5 for this box, but maybe I've got like 50 bucks in there somewhere. That'd be cool. Next up is this girls softball Louisville Slugger first baseman's glove. I paid $5 for it. It is ZRBK5A. I'm hoping to get 20 to 25 bucks for it. I would put some of the Wilson's leather cleaner on there and clean it up. But they did a really good job of keeping it nice and shaped by keeping a softball in there. That's pretty cool. I paid $1 a piece for these vintage Christmas ornaments, and I counted, and there's supposed to be 18 globes, and there are indeed 18 globes in each of these 4 boxes. And then this is a Mr. Christmas light sculpture, new in the box. It's not in the best condition, but it is new. I'll have to plug it up. I saw listed comps for 45 bucks on this one, and I couldn't find any exacts on this type of thing right here. I'm honestly hoping to get 20 plus ship for each one of them, which would be a nice flip considering it was only $1 a box, so that's 80 bucks right there. And then this make it 100. I stopped at a thrift store in Brunswick and I picked up 2 sets of Brother sealed TN210 toner cartridges. 2 sets. Individually these are maybe $20-$30 free shipping, but the whole set is going to be like $90 to $100 plus shipping. I'm going to list them for a quantity 2, 95 bucks plus shipping, and I'd be willing to bet one of these print shops that has a bot on eBay will pick them up real fast. So I picked up, I think, 10 electronics in all, whether it be DVD, VCR, or combo units. And this is a combo unit, and a Hitachi, paid $5 for it. Magnavox combo unit. It's not as good as the 08s, but it's the 2205, and that's probably a $40-$50 combo unit. I think I actually found a remote at a different yard sale for it. We got a premium, this is a Mitsubishi premium VHS player. That's a $30 player. I'm guessing at these prices based on my experience. This is a Pioneer DVD player, so this is going to be one of your nice ones. It's an upgrade converter. So DV333, I'm going to guess 30 bucks. Could be off. I'm going to guess at least 30. We got a brand new in the box Hitachi DVD player. It's model DVP533U. However, I can't find an exact sold comp of that model. All the way over here, we got the Sansui VHS player. We got a Sharp VHS VCR. We got a Sony VCR. And we got another Magnavox VCR. That's an older one. And then lastly, this one just came in a bundle. We got a Quasar, which I can't remember who makes that, but it's not going to be as much as the others. Hopefully 25 to 30 bucks. Got this Camelback tactical hydration pack. There's a hydration, but there's not a bladder in here, but there's a pocket for one right here. It's the Cordura fabric. I'm thinking this is at least a $30 pack. I paid $5 for it in the thrift store that I got the TV in. This is a racing jacket, Crown Royal Racing. Talked the guy down from $75 to $45. Comps are showing between $150 to $170. I'm glad I went back and got that one. I originally walked away. Picked up a Titleist hat for $2, probably a $15 hat. Got these walkie-talkies. Nothing home run about them, but I paid $5 for 2 walkie-talkies and a charger. I'm hoping I can get 15 to 20 bucks for those. This is a new sealed Lego War Machine set 76124. I've already got this one listed for 40 bucks with several watchers. Somebody will bound to pull the trigger. It's brand new, sealed. Now this one, my battery on my GoPro died, so unfortunately it didn't make it into a video. but this is a rain suit, all-purpose parka, military issued, new with tags. This is the trousers that go with it. Again, new with tags, military, all-purpose, and they wanted 40 a piece, 80 for the set, and I just put it back in. I started to walk away, and she called me back, and she said, what would you give me? I said, honestly, I saw the sign on the table. It said $40 uniforms. I honestly thought it would be 40 for the whole thing. She's like, okay, I'll take 40 for both. So they're not as much as I thought they would be. Pre-owned, they're selling for around 40. I don't see many sets sold, so I'm gonna split it up, and I'm hoping to get, let's say I paid 20 a piece. I'm hoping to get at least 40 a piece, so I'll double my money. All right, I think these are items I picked up at a thrift store in Brunswick. These are the screws that go to something big. I'll show you in just a second. So I picked up a couple of different shoes in Brunswick thrift stores. This is a pair of Skechers slip-ins. I think I paid $8. And these are $35 to $40 shoes. Some LL Bean moccasins, bean boots. Paid $8 for these as well. These are another $40 pair of shoes. Paid $7.50, so $8 after tax, for these Topo. This is a brand that looks like Hoka. That's what got my attention. I thought it was Hoka, but it's Topo, and it sells used around $40 as well. And let's see what's in this bag real quick. I think it's more shoes. Yeah, got some Keens, some ladies' Keen hiking boots in nice shape for $7. These are another $35 to $40 pair of shoes. And I can't remember what these are. Oh, some Echo spikeless men's golf shoes. These were $5 because their shoes were half off, and these are another $40 pair of shoes. So in shoes alone, in this bucket, 40 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gosh, I can't do the math that quick. Is that $200? All right, thanks to my buddy Evan. He told me about Twisted X boots, and one seller on the yard sale trail had 3 pair. So this is Twisted X, nice pair of like moccasin type boots. Paid $5 a pair, and I got 1, and then I got 2. I gotta do some cleaning, they're a little dirty. 2, got that weave on top, that's pretty cool. And then I got a 3rd one in here. I'll come back to those jeans, and then here's another pair. So that's $5 a pair, that's 15. There's another 40, 40, 40, that's another 120. So that's $320 in shoes alone in this bucket right here. All right, same guy who sold me the Twisted X boots had this pair of Rock Revival jeans, and he didn't have a price tag on it, but he saw me eyeballing them, and he said 20 bucks on them. And I was having a memory lapse. I couldn't remember if Rock Revival was the brand I was looking for, or the other one that's called Rockin' Republic. So I just kind of dismissed it, and I started to walk away. And he said, well, how much would you give me? I was like, maybe 10 bucks. I can't remember how much these go for. And he said, oh, these are $65, $75. I paid $120 up front. These are Clem. But I talked him down to 10. He offered me 15. I was like, well, 10's the best I can really do for him. He said, okay, I'll take it. So 25 bucks for 3 pairs of boots and these jeans. These are $65, $70 jeans resold. All right, so in my bag of goodies, I've got a bunch of VHS that I cherry picked out of 4 or 5 different bins this guy had, and I went for the horror. And I don't think I have anything that's absolutely amazing. I just picked them up for 25 cents a piece. I'm hoping $5 to $10 depending on, you know, year and whatnot. I did get 3 of the Alien. I got Alien Resurrection, and another Alien movie right here, Aliens. So I think that's the number 2. But I could block those, like that's a lot of 3 right there. Again, nothing huge. I think I got 12 in all. Amityville still sealed, and Jaws is still sealed. And again, Poltergeist 2 is still sealed, but it's not the originals. I got this Fitbit charger for $1. Fitbit Charge 3. It is used. It is not brand new in the case. Looks like they'll go for used for about 30 bucks. This is the remote that came from my son's TV. this is a remote that might go with one of the VCRs, hopefully. And another remote that'll go with one of the VCRs. I paid $1 for this at a separate yard sale. Here's a plug and play. I think it's Galaga. Paid $2, and it looks like 15 to 20 bucks. But I'm gonna play the heck out of this before I sell it. Here's a pair of Oakleys that are in really bad condition as far as the lenses are concerned. The polarization's coming off. But let's see if we can get a good view of this. So the polarization looks really bad on them, but the frames are still going to be good. And I paid $1 for these, and truthfully I think I could sell the frames for 30, 40 bucks, maybe even more. And some Fry boots, some nice brown leather Fry boots, square toe, $5. The lady wanted $20 and $15 for Columbia PFG shorts and shirts. So when I saw that on her table, I was scared to ask her how much she wanted for the Fry boots, but I'm glad I did, because she only wanted $5. These are like a $150 pair of boots right here, man. Personal purchase, purpose-driven life journal that I'm gonna use. NES, The Simpsons Bart versus the World. Guy had a regular NES that was all yellowed, and he wanted 50 bucks. And I thought, well, will he split the game out? Maybe I'll just buy it. I paid $4 for it, and it's only worth about $4, maybe 6. So that's a bad buy right there. Also, at the same churchyard sale that I got the Purpose Driven Life Journal, I got some movies, both for myself and some games. I got Venom from my personal library. I got Ant-Man and the Wasp in 4K HD from my personal library. I got Tangled Disney Wii game. It's in there. It's about a $5 game. I paid $1 each, by the way. And then I got Nintendo Wii Hot Wheels Track Attack for $1. It's about a $10 game, except I didn't do the old pop it open and test it. And there's no disc inside, so lost money on that one too. I just realized that this Callaway has demo written on it. What is this? The Razor X 6 iron. I'm hoping that's about a $20, $30 club. I paid roughly $10 a club, more like $8.30 a club, because he wanted 60 bucks. I paid 50 bucks. This is a good one. Rhapsody Ping Ladies Wedge. That's a $50 club, roughly. We got a TaylorMade Razor R7XD 6 iron individual club. Again, $8.30, then a graphite shaft. Hopefully I'll get about $20 to $30 for that. And we got some Pings. We got a Ping I2 black dot wedge and a Ping I2 2 iron black dot. Again, I'm hoping 20 bucks a piece for those, could be more. And then this one I looked up and I was surprised. Ping G20 8 iron. I was surprised to see that this is a $65 club. Active sales around 65, 70 bucks. So that's a surprise right there. I like that. Here's a softball bat. Had no idea what the value was whenever I found it at the yard sale, but it's composite. It's WTLFPLX170 Louisville, and paid $5. Comps are around 100 to 120. Some listed for more. I'm gonna ask for 100. After I clean this up, it'll be great. There's no cracks, there's no dings, there's no scratches. That'll be a good one. What do we have in here? This was one of my first pickups of the whole trip. And I've got some collector's statues in here, if you will. This is a Superman, I think it was called Platinum or Premium format. And there's brand new ones listed for $400 and $500. I'm gonna try to get 200 out of this. It's got the stand and it's got the statue, but no boxes or anything else. And there's some imperfections with the stand. So I'm gonna ask for 200 on this one. I paid $20 for everything in this one box. So that's 200 potential for that. This is the stand to the big one, Snake Eater. We'll show you that in a second. Unfortunately, Mr. Han Solo is broken, but I did find people asking for him brand new. I think it was either $100 or $200. I can't remember exactly, but he's broken. And he's got a body piece right here that makes noise and talks. Broken, maybe 40. I don't know. That's a. I'm gonna count that as nothing. I'll be surprised to get anything for it. Ooh, don't drop it. This Superman statue is worth about $40, $45. This older, crap. This older DC statue is worth about $35 to $40. And this is the big money right here. This guy, Snake Eater, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, Naked Snake. This guy is worth probably about $250 to $300. He has a flaw right there in the leg of his suit, if you see it. And I will disclose it, of course. But that's money. We got like 3 times as many sold as we do listed. And this is $400, $500, $600 in sales, depending on pre-owned versus brand new. This is pre-owned with the stand, no accessories. I'm thinking I'm gonna list it for $250 and see what happens. And here's the piece à la resistance. This is a 1985 He-Man Masters of the Universe Battle Cat that is one of those bouncy spring ride-alongs or ride-ons for kids. It's basically a blow mold, and it's in pretty rough shape. The frame is all rusted out. The bars are pretty rotten. I did take the screws out so that I could get it to fit in my truck better, but there are sold histories on this that range from $100 to $2,000, all depending on its condition. I paid $20. He didn't want to make a price up front. I said, man, the size that it is, I'll give you 20 bucks. I have no idea what I'd actually be getting into. He said 25. His wife said, no, we'll take 20. So I gave him $20 and I loaded it up. Evan's help. We put it in his van and we brought it home. I gotta be honest with you, that piece right there, that's my favorite pickup of the whole trip. All this other stuff is amazing too, but that He-Man Battle Cat, that was an absolutely brilliant situation, and I can't wait to see what it actually goes for. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean it up nice, put the what feet pedals I have back on it, and then list it for $300 on an auction, because this right here is the same setup, better condition, but no springs and no frame, listed for $800 with 25 watchers currently. And with that many watchers, that means there's that much interest. So I'm gonna list it for $300 on an auction for a week, and we're gonna see where it goes. Hey, one bidder's all it takes to make 300 bucks off of that. I'm having a little bit of a holy crap moment on my hands right now. These Oakleys that have bad lenses are called M-frame, and they have the name, and I don't know if you can see it, they have the name right there on the side of the frames. And these are carbon. See the little checkerboard carbon? So I'm using Terapeak, and if you've never used Terapeak, it's free with your Google subscription. And you look up a bunch of history, and I've put in Oakley M-frame, frames only, carbon, last 3 years. And I sorted by, let's sort by used, apply. And look at these. 129, 109, 99, 99, 69, 69. So like, wow, I was thinking 30, 35 bucks. I could theoretically get like $100 for these frames. Unfortunately, I gotta count this Charge 3 out. I've been toying with it for over an hour and I can't get the display to come on. It vibrates when you push the button, but nothing, no lights, no indicator for status, no usage, nothing. So that's $1 loss and no profit. Well, I got some good news and I got some bad news. I brought home 10 electronics, whether they were VCR, DVD player, or combo units. These 4 used tested and worked. This one remote that I bought for $1 works with the Magnavox, so that's going to be like a $70 sale right there. This is only going to be about 30. This will only be about 30. This will be about 40 to 50. And then this new one in the box, I'm going to list for 50 as well. For the bad news, these 5 don't work at all. This is the one in the beginning, the lady was all like, oh, I know it works. But guess what? This works. That doesn't even open. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bad, 5 good. All right, so it's time to go over everything that has sold from peaches to beaches. So this list is going to be in the order of the lowest profit to the highest profit. All in all, I paid $450 on everything that I bought while I was out at Peaches to Beaches, whether they were at yard sales or they were at thrift stores. So that Vizio TV, I paid $45 for. You saw I gave it to my son, so nothing for that. And the Camelback backpack, I paid $4 for. I'm going to keep it. The Hitachi combo unit was broken. I paid $5 for it. I picked up the 6 golf clubs for $50, and they've all been listed, but none have sold. The Bart video game, I paid $4 for, sold for $4.95. The Tangled video game, I paid $1, sold for $3.95. The small little older 1930s Superman statue sold for $24.95. One of the VCRs sold for $29.95. The Marvel Lego set, War Machine, paid $10 and sold for $39.95. The Oakley sunglasses, which I paid $1, they sold for a best offer of $69. Of the working VCR combo units that I have listed, the Magnavox with remote sold for $69.95. The Mitsubishi sold for $39.95, but unfortunately he opened a return case. The Hitachi DVD player new in the box sold for $49.95. The Rock Revival jeans, I paid $10. They sold for $84.95. Louisville softball bat, paid $5. It sold for $105 the same day I listed it, which was the same day I got home from Peaches to Beaches. The Fry boots I listed for $150, and I had received and accepted a $140 offer, but he never paid, so I relisted them for $150. The Superman Man of Steel Premium statue, I paid $20 for everything in that box, remember? That statue sold for $170 on a best offer. I listed it for $199. The Metal Gear Hot Toys Snake Eater sold for $200. It's the 2 sets of toner. I've listed them immediately the same day as well. I paid $35 in all for all of it, and they sold for $220. All right, and the big mambo jambo, the one you're all wanting to hear about, is the He-Man Battle Cat Ride-On. I put it on an auction for $400, and I got up to, I think, 12 watchers, and it didn't sell, no bidders. But 10 minutes before the auction was over, a guy reached out to me and he said, I'd pay you $350 plus ship if it doesn't sell. I told him I'd totally take that offer, so it didn't sell. I sent him, relisted it for $350. He bought it right away and actually paid. I was stoked that he actually paid. So that big old He-Man, oh my God, that's the best. That's $350 for that bad boy. So I spent $450, and it looks like so far I've already made $1,600 on this stuff already, and I've still got lots to list. If I didn't go over it right here in this list, I haven't actually got it listed. But I really do appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. I enjoyed going over this with you. Peaches to Beaches was a blast. I had an awesome time, and I will go back again next year. Y'all make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of those future videos.